Hey everybody, we are back with author Carl Honoré, and he's got tips for slowing right down. And I guess even before we get into them, before the break, we were talking about some extreme speed activities.
Yeah, well, I think now that we're all so pumped up on adrenaline and so impatient that we're even speeding up things that are supposed to be slow. So there's a gym near my house in London which runs an evening course in speed yoga. Now, which is for time-starved professionals who want to salute the sun and bend their bodies into lotus position, but they want to do it in 20 minutes instead of an hour, right?
I love that speed yoga. It's like putting yoga in a microwave.
It's like turbo yoga.
All right, so this is great. You've got some really great tips here for slowing down our Rushaholic lifestyle.
Slow down the drinking.
I'm talking about myself here. Clearly, I had too many before I started this.
You just stole one of my tips.
Drink more. The first one is breathe.
Breathe, yeah, it's something we forget to do. We get so fast, we breathe very shallow, and the body has this wonderful slowing mechanism, which is if we take deep breaths and reoxygenate, it just lowers the heart rate.
That's right.
And blood pressure comes down, and immediately you get a kind of instant slow payoff. And people say, I can't slow down, everything's so fast, my boss won't allow it, but no boss is going to stop you breathing deeply at your desk. In fact, he or she might even celebrate it and enjoy it.
You just say, just take a deep breath, and the blood pressure will go down
and right
automatically.
Away, that's a kind of quick,
that's a
slow
great
tip in a way.
Great health benefit, okay.
The next one you say, speed audit. What does that mean?
I think of the speed audit as keeping an eye on your speedometer throughout the day. So every once in a while when you're doing something, just stop and say, am I doing this at the right speed, or am I doing it too fast?
Okay.
Right.
Very easy.
And give us an example of something like that, because I'm trying to think of where I would put that into my life.
Driving.
Okay, well, that I should do for sure. But we have police officers for that chase me around.
Well, no, but even a lot of times you're not even conscious. Sometimes you think, I've been driving for half an hour. Did I even remember? You don't remember seeing those last exits. You kind of just get in this haze.
You get in this speed zone.
Goes up. But okay, just in day-to-day life at work or at home, what would you think? When should we do that?
Well, I think even just walking down the street, or eating your evening meal. We come home from work, we're all pumped up, we're eating as though we're on a deadline.
Right,
and we don't think about it. And sometimes it's enough just to stop and say, what speed is this? And do you find it's the wrong speed? Go back to eating a little more slowly.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Stephen's mother eats so slowly, and she eats a lot less than everybody else. We'll have 3 plates inhaled, and Stephen's mother will still be on her first one.
Yeah.
And she's so slim, and she looks fantastic, and it's because she eats slowly and takes her time.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got 3 plates, and I'm burping like, it's just I've got gas. And it's just a mess,
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one.
Next one you say, downsize your calendar.
Yeah, I think that we have a kind of neurotic relationship with time. We see empty holes in our calendar.
Yes.
We squeeze something in.
Absolutely.
We panic. We think, oh no.
Absolutely.
And what I think a first step towards slowing down is looking at your calendar, pinpointing the one thing. Do this now. Pinpoint the one thing in the next week that's not actually that important, because we fill our schedules up with fluff that's not that important.
Absolutely.
Pick one thing, drop it.
Just take one out.
Just one thing out, and you'll be surprised how easy it is to do that. And right away, you let some oxygen into your day, into your schedule.
Don't pick the kids up after work. Take it out.
Exactly.
Okay, so the next one is unplug, which is I applaud. Who here needs to unplug? I mean, I think we all have so many things.
Especially kids nowadays.
Oh, everybody.
And
it starts so young. When 8-year-old, our niece and nephew, they're 8 and they want a cell phone, and I'm like, why?
Page.
I mean,
Yeah.
They want an iPad. They want a cell phone. They're 8, but they want all these things that their parents have.
These things are hugely addictive, and they're wonderful as well. I have all the gadgets, but they all come with a little red button that says off.
Yeah. Right.
And if you don't use that button, they start to backfire on you. And you find, there was a survey came out recently that said that up to 25% of us now interrupt lovemaking to answer an email, or read a tweet, or. How does that even...
Yeah.
Or update our Facebook page,
Right.
I'm getting, status, I'm getting it on, and so I guess a big part of slowing down is getting a more balanced relationship with our gadgets. So start off, if you find it very hard to unplug, start off by saying, okay, I'm going to take half an hour a day. And maybe it's half an hour that you wake up in the morning, and instead of getting straight into your inbox, you get up, you have a shower, you have breakfast, and then half an hour later you look. Maybe at lunch hour you take that half an hour, get away from your desk, or it's the half an hour after you come back from work. You come in the house, you don't get on the company mainframe, you just put the phone down, and you have a chat with your partner.
And
turn off the TV.
Children.
Turn off everything in the house for a little bit of time.
And then the last one you have here, find a slow ritual.
Yeah, I think that we all have rituals or activities that help us to slow down. And it could be gardening, it might be yoga, it might be cooking. For me, it's cooking. I love to cook.
For me, it's drinking.
Knitting.
I love to drink.
But I drink and cook, so I'm kind of multitasking.
Nice idea, too. That's right. Yes, multitasking.
So it's find that ritual that works for you as a break, that inoculates you against that virus of hurry, and try and make sure you build it into your day, or at least into your week, and make that, ring fence that time off so it doesn't get overrun by all the other
Yeah.
sort of allegedly urgent stuff that just,
Yeah.
you know, because we end up putting the urgent ahead of the important in
think
everything
that's
we do.
What do you all
Carl.
think? This is
That's,
great. We need to do this, don't we?
Great information, Carl.
Fantastic.
And guys, go online because we created this printable version here, Slow Down, Live Better. You know, hang it on your fridge, in your cubicle at work,
Put it on your microwave.
on your microwave. Remind yourself of all
Slow
these
it
points.
down.
Brilliant.
Really wonderful topic. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Great advice.